When the server's good, I be feeling like a god. Straight dribbling right through your baby moms. FIFA superhero, I should be in Comic-Con. Gameplay fast, I should be in Autobahn. I be skilling like a skillet, I be cooking, I grill 'em. Body bag, toe tag, work the Terrio, I kill 'em. Rage message in the kid, tell me how you really feeling. Broke boy, but best believe I'ma make $1 million.
Facts. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy, One Star Weekfoot, and welcome back to the Broke Boy Road to Glory. And today, we gotta talk about a few things, alright? So first off, on your screen, above me somewhere, you're gonna be seeing some packs being opened. Those are from the Born Legend SBC, and the SBC was actually a really good value. The whole thing, if you didn't have anything in your club, costs about 20,000 coins to do. You get a rare Electrum Players pack, you get a small Prime Gold Players pack, you get a bunch of decent valued packs. I gotta give big ups to EA for that. That's actually a really fair SBC to do. It's a fun SBC to do, and as you guys are gonna see, I packed two big things in there. First off, I packed a Casemiro. Second off, I packed a Felipe Anderson. So I flipped the Casemiro. I believe he sold for something like 22 or 23,000 coins. And then I sold the Felipe. Actually, no, I didn't sell the Felipe Anderson. I'm holding the Felipe Anderson for the first owner Premier League objective because he looks like he'd be perfect for that challenge. So we're getting some more coins into the club, as you guys know. And now we gotta talk about the Weekend League. And you might be wondering, where am I in the Weekend League exactly? I mean, last episode we left off, I was 5-1. Then the rest of that day, I ended off 7-3, which is massive. I thought I was gonna be hitting gold 2 for the first time, gold 1 maybe. And then the next day, it just went all to crap. I streamed live for 3.5 hours on Saturday. And I really gotta thank all you guys who stuck it out for me, because if you watched the gameplay, it was horrible. I was just complaining about the gameplay, and I'm sorry for you guys that you guys had to watch that, but the gameplay was just shocking. I'm talking about full 1 to 2 second delays. My players were just stuck in mud. I felt like I couldn't get anything accomplished on the ball. I felt like I couldn't defend. You know, the same old story when the gameplay is bad. And I ended up going from 7-3 to 12-11. I figured, yo, I gotta stop there and just save the rest of the games for Sunday. So today is Sunday. I have 7 games left. In order for me to hit gold 2, I gotta go 5-2, which is gonna be a difficult task, but it's not insurmountable. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the gameplay. I'm gonna tell you guys how I did, everything like that. Let's get it. All right, so as you guys know, I started off 12-11 in the Weekend League, and as you guys know, that's a pretty bad record for my standards. Last year, I was gold 1 every single week, sometimes even challenging for Elite 3, but never quite getting over the hump. And this year, I don't know what is going on with the gameplay, but I feel like there's 2 different sides of the Weekend League gameplay. There's this side of the Weekend League gameplay where it's smooth, responsive, and even when I take the loss, I could accept it, because then I feel like I was the worst player, or maybe we were evenly matched. The guy just scored a winning goal, or he beat me on penalties. Whatever the case is, I can accept it. But when the gameplay is this bad, I mean, yesterday, Saturday, the gameplay was really bad. You can even watch the stream. You're gonna see some of the goals that they scored against me. Pretty shocking. Today, the gameplay was just as bad. I was thinking maybe Saturday gameplay wasn't good because it's Saturday. A lot of people are trying to get their games in, so I saved some games for today, Sunday. And the gameplay was still bad. I don't know what is going on with the EA servers. I don't know what servers I'm connected to. I tried everything. I resetted my router. I resetted my PS4. Still, the gameplay was really bad. And it is what it is. I tried to power through it. I tried multiple formations. I tried the 3-5-2. I tried the 4-1-2-2. I tried the 4-2-3-1. I was desperately trying anything to just figure out a way to play effectively in the delay. And unfortunately, guys, I just couldn't do it. So you guys are gonna see me here struggling to score goals. You guys are gonna see me here conceding some of the most ridiculous goals I ever conceded, all right? So game number 2. It's gonna be 0-0, 45th minute. He hits in the corner. You're gonna see the clip right here. He hits in the corner. I clear the corner, but it lands directly onto his David Alaba. He bicycle kicks it in. He goes up 1-0, and he holds on for the rest of the game. He just passes it around the back, and I couldn't even do anything because the gameplay was so bad. So I took that loss right there. The next game, once again, I feel like I was dominating the possession. I get a few chances, and I noticed when the gameplay is really bad, I can't finish. And I thought at first, last week, I was like, maybe it's because I got Lewandowski and he's clunky and he's costing me with his low balance, everything like that. Now I got Royce. Now I got Mertens. Now I got Dembele. Those are my 3 attackers. And no matter who I'm shooting the ball with, no matter what the angle is, it just always seems to be saved, or it always seems to be off target, even though I feel like I powered it correctly, I aimed it correctly. It's just very, very frustrating stuff. So the next game after I lose to the bicycle kick, I lose 4-0 to a player who's not very good. And that's no disrespect to my opponent. There's nothing wrong with, you know, not being the best at the game, but I'm losing to players that I normally, I think, should be beating, or at least giving a better game to, and it's just frustrating. I lost 4-0, and 2 of the goals that he scored were absolutely cheese. I mean, I'm talking, I tackle him, the ball bounces back to him. I'm talking, I tackle him, the ball bounces back to him, he scores. And then guess what he does for the next goal? Same thing. I tackle him, ball bounces back to him, I tackle him, ball bounces back to him, he scores. And I mean, at that point, what can you do except laugh it off? I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was pretty upset, I was pretty angry, but at the end of the day, it's just a game. And also, at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about it, all right? I can get mad all I want, I can get upset all I want about the servers being absolute garbage, but it's not gonna do anything for me. And that 4-0 game, I just quit out of it. I mean, I was down 4-0 at like the 76th minute, couldn't get anything going, I quit out of it. The next game, I was up 1-0, and the guy scores a equalizer, which I felt like was a very cheesy goal. And then he scores the second goal with Ibrahimovic. This guy was using Ibrahimovic and William Jose Inform up top. He scores on me because his Ibrahimovic runs directly through my flashback piece check. I'm talking about, I'm right in his way. Next thing you know, I blink. He goes right through my piece check. He scores, of course. And it is what it is. I lose to that guy as well, and I moved to 13-14. At that point, I just wanted it to be over. I wanted this FUT Champions run to be over. I did not want to look at the FUT Champions logo again. And finally, the next game, I ended up winning 2-0. He rage quits early, and it is what it is. We're gonna finish 14-14 in the weekend league. I'm talking about, I started 7-3 and I finished 14-14. So I go from 7-3 to 7-11. And I don't think I'm that bad at the game. I mean, I can accept when I lose to better players. I can accept when I lose close games. But some of these games, I feel like I just didn't get a fair shot. Some of these games, I was getting speed up lag. Some of these games, I was getting full 2 to 3 seconds delays. And it's not like I can really do much under those circumstances. So we're just gonna accept it. We're gonna move on. We're gonna continue grinding, because I'm doing this not only for me, I'm doing this for you guys. I want you guys to see what you can do on the road to glory. So we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on grinding. We're gonna open some squad battles rewards in tomorrow's video, and we're gonna keep it moving. Hopefully next week we could push on and hit gold 2, gold 1. Hopefully the servers are better, because the first 2 weekend leagues, I feel like I've just been robbed of an opportunity to hit gold 2 by the servers, and it's just very frustrating. So we're gonna look at our team screen, and we're just gonna talk about the new signings overall. How did they do overall? All right, we got flashback piece check, and in the delayed gameplay, this guy was a beast. I thought him and Hernandez made a lovely duo defensively, and they felt very, very responsible. They made a lot of last ditch tackles. Their AI was very, very smart, and I really enjoyed the defense overall. We got Royce, and you can look at the record here: 34 games played, 17 goals, 11 assists. And it doesn't look like anything crazy, but I think he was very good. Is he worth 300K? Honestly, he doesn't really feel like he's worth 300K. I'm willing to sell him if I could buy something else. I'm thinking about selling him, selling Mertens, buying Son, bringing him over here, and then maybe buying Lucas and having Son, Lucas, and Dembele up top. Maybe that'll be better for me. I'm not really sure, because at this point, it's not really, I feel like it's not really me, it's the servers, and I'm just looking for the best players that can play in the delayed gameplay. I thought Royce was going to be one of them, and in some circumstances he was, but I feel like he just wasn't agile enough in certain games, and I feel like he's not worth 300K. Mertens, I think, was a monster. He has not quite a good record, 25 goals, 17 assists in 58 games, but in the delayed gameplay, I felt like I could do a little bit more than him that I could do with Royce. However, Royce has a more clinical finish, so it's kind of up in the air. I do feel better about Mertens because I only paid 137 for him, whereas with Royce, I paid 300K for him, so I am willing to sell him and Mertens if I can switch up the side. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see certain players on this RTG. I could think about making that happen. Who else we got? We got Morales on the bench, and this guy was actually a really good super sub. This guy was a game changer. I hate coming up against him, so I was like, if you can't beat him, join him. I put him on my bench. This guy scored a lot of important goals for me. we have Felipe Anderson, and I only used him for a couple games. Unfortunately, the gameplay was delayed, so I can't really judge him. We got Acuna, and this guy's an insane center mid sub. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to test him yet, but I will be testing him throughout the weekend. And yeah, that's gonna be my weekend league wrap up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had better gameplay than me. I don't want you guys to think I'm just complaining about the gameplay. I know it's probably exhausting for you to watch these videos and over again I'm just complaining about gameplay. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping I can bring you guys some better finishes in the future. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back later with another video. But until then, later.